say put y'all think run this. Miss she her black designer say Gucci Prada print. DOE I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce Diva Donda Dundada Tokyo Honda drift. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist they frozen, let's go, I'ma get.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Cook trying this one up the gut. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Blitz coming here, Allen. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Takes off right out of the read option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Jackson now on 3rd. Connects with Bateman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 41. Walker hauls it in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is Henry on 2nd. And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is caught left side of the field. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They're running the option, short side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You get these goal-to-goal situations, the last thing you're thinking offensively is you're going backwards. And to go back 4 yards, well, that's a tip of the cap to that defense.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down at the line. At the end of what? We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They start out 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Gets out of trouble. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's going deep this time. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He gets it away now from his own end zone. And that one made a bid for the opposing side, but they're saying it went out right at the midfield stripe. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, here's Jackson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A tight end in motion now. Lamar off to play fake. Escape. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. So no return on that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively. Allen
on the play action. Nearly Intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This one's caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They'll go, Allen. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The fourth down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll start this series with an option left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10 now. Extends, and he's got it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Lamar throwing again. He's going to push one deep down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Davis gets it from the gun. Room to work at the 35. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, here's Allen. That won't be caught outright, it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Allen on third down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here. Allen gonna throw again. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Bills with a chance to break this tie. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. To throw again, it's Allen. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That kind of call right there, Kate, it shouldn't be the third down surprise. It used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
Gets this to Kincaid. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. He has it at the 5. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. On the handoff, here's Davis. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So now, here's third and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Bills get some late points and the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Deontay Hardy to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finding Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Jackson yet again. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. No return on that punt. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this one does not go far. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills leading. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Rifles it, and it's caught. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Allen. Cook calls it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 47. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, Allen to the air. He throws a bullet down the right side. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. They rip chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got it, room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Connects with Bateman. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Rifles it, and it's on the money on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a 3rd now. He's not through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they got to start running them out for some PATs.
And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Finding Davis. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Works the sideline inside the 35. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now with Allen. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, You have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Jackson now on third. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept his eyes on the ball, and he timed it perfectly to get a hand up in the throwing lane and force the incompletion.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That's the end of the third. On Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Hand off here to Davis. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down throw for Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead to 7. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of, and really setting this offense up now for some success.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, third down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Lamar throwing again. He puts some air under a deep throw. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah,
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. So the call's changed to an incomplete pass, and that takes a touchdown off the board.
45-yard attempt.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Davis up the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll go again with Davis. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Allen on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Lamar. Short pass caught by his tight end. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Return starts at the 3. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Davis takes it straight ahead. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. Now they send their back in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. To left sideline, complete. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going deep. This is brought in at the 50. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Henry on the catch. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. You're set up at the 35 now. They're running the option, short side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get...
And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He breaks a tackle. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Continuing to move past the 45. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bills holding a 4-point lead. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A handoff for Davis, running right. Has a lane inside the 35. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Bills now lead by 10. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10. Now to throw. Into the hands of Walker. And he got this close to midfield before going out. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Running it after the penalty. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. With 1 minute to go, this game hinging on the outcome of this onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First and 10 from the 41. Davis with it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Going right back to Davis. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? He'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw. Walker hauls it in. And he takes this up to the 30 before heading out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Throwing now, he's on the move. This one's caught, it's Andrews near the sideline. And he's gonna get past the 40 before he goes out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. Here he is to throw. That's taken in by Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Henry running to the left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And as time expires, this game ends on that miss. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football, Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.